Hi again. So this is Chensi from Chensi Academy. We're gonna talk about how to configure KeePass. So we already showed how to install it. It's really simple. You just need to pipe-free install QuickKeePass. So once it is installed, you will have a command which is called QuickKeePass, and it takes some parameters. So only required parameters is the database. So I have few database here just for purpose of this demonstration. So for example, if your database requires only a password, so this can be configured within KeePass directly. I can show you at the end of the video how to do it. And then you just type your master password. So here we go. So after that, it opens and shows all the passwords stored within your KeePass database. So QuickKeePass is not a replacement to QuickKeePass, to be clear. It's only a tool that wraps KeePass in order to allow you to go faster when you need to them. So that's it for the configuration. After that, of course, you want to put a key binding of this command within your configuration file. So I just open my i3 configuration file. So just to do it a bit slowly, you just go here. So this is a default configuration file for i3, but if you use another window manager, then just do the same thing, you know, something similar. So in this file I will be able to put the key bindings for my system. Let's say that I want to add key bindings for QuickKeePass. So it just binds him .modu plus u, because I like this one. Exec and the command that you want to execute. Of course, the database path need to be absolute. So I already did it here. So you just need the QuickKeePass and the database path, full path, and you just reload. Then mod Shift R, and you press U, and after that you are ready to go. So you put the path to your QuickKeePass database. So this was for the default case. Now if you want to do more advanced stuff, for example, KeePass gives you the ability to use a key file instead of a password. So this is really useful because it allows you to go really quickly. For example, here my key file is here, and my database is here. So let's put the right database here. Key file, okay, QuickKeePass. Just choose the database that we want. So here there is a database that requires only a key file. So everything is already written within the Git repository, so you can go read through it if you don't want to look the video. And it opens out the database without asking the password. So this is as secure as the functionality of the feature of KeePass that allows you to open a database with a key file. What I actually do for me is that I store this key file on my phone, and then when I plug my phone, I will be able to open the KeePass database. But when I unplug my phone, I will not be able anymore to open the database because the key file will be missing. So no secret information is actually stored on my phone or on my USB key. And you can even add one more layer of security to that by putting your key file within a VeraCrypt volume. So I'm not gonna show you how to use VeraCrypt, but you can easily do that and document yourself around MTP in order to automate the mounting of your phone USB device. Your phone as a USB device, I mean. So that's it for how to use how to configure it. If we do a little demonstration with what we just did, let's put the configuration again with the key file this time, so you will be able to understand what I'm talking about. So actually we want this time to open the database with key file. So here we go, and then we need to specify the key file that we want to use. cc github. Here we go. We reload the configuration file and we go back to the authentication of GitHub, because this is our main demonstration website, but it works everywhere actually. You just press Alt-U and Alt-Enter. So you saw that's not required to enter master password this time. Now if you want to go a bit further, you can even add some style to it. For example, if we want to change the color of the GUI that we have, for example in purple, here there is an example. Here we go. We have a purple window this time. So actually there is a bunch of different themes that are available, because we just use Rofi for that. So everything here you see the different style that you can use. You can just choose one. I use the default. And then you can choose how the matching is working. If you want to use fuzzy matching, for example. The thing is that it's not really strict in the way that it will match. So for example, if you perform a typo on GitHub, it will still match GitHub. Also, as a reminder, as I said before, it's not a replacement to KeePass. You still have to use KeePass. I'm gonna show you how to, for example, create a key file for KeePass. So say that I have my KeePass database that use a password only. So when I open it with KeePass, you know, that's why I created a tool for this password thing, because I'm really bad at typing password, and you still need, as a reminder, to have a very different password for each website that you use. Just go within the file, master password, you just show expert, you create here a key file, and you save the destination of the key file. And after that, you just you will be required to move your mouse around the window, and this will generate some input for the randomness. So that's it for today. If you have any questions, and if you want to contribute, and if you want to say that the project is not secure because of something, just put it in the pull request, and we will do something about that in the issue or pull request, of course. Bye.